Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. I am a fair bit behind schedule in my list of requests that I've been receiving on Discord. I do apologize for those of you who have been waiting for a while. Keep sending your suggestions by all means. I will get to them. It's just taking me a bit. I did kind of get overwhelmed by a huge wave of them after 1 week or so. One thing I will go ahead and quickly address. Some people have complained that I have not played one of their scenarios that they have requested. I will give you an example of why sometimes that can be difficult. I did get a request for a scenario called Chimera. The problem is, what does that mean? Which Chimera? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of Chimera kind of available right on this first page. I've already played 2 of them, so which one are you referring to? Maybe the ones that are just called Chimera? Well, here's 3 more that I haven't played. You know what I mean? So you gotta be a little bit more specific sometimes if you're going to send me a request for a scenario. Usually telling me the author does help, but if you want to send me a Steam link, that is also perfectly acceptable to me. That will work just freaking fine. Today we are going to play a scenario called Awoken Future. Well, if I can find it. There we go. Found it in my subscribe tab by Jim Locke. You have been reborn. What is your goal with an unnecessary apostrophe and E? Why are you here? You are different from everyone else. There's nothing wrong with being different. Differences exist to be celebrated. At least that's what I learned when I was a child, and to an extent it's certainly true. This scenario is somewhat story-based. Change some names and population counts in countries. Unnecessary apostrophe misspelling there. New events and other stuffies. Yay! I like stuffies. Open any feedback, glad to have any. Wanted to make a nanovirus, but I made it a bacteria. I don't want to reset it, so... What's the thing everyone who was cool says? Praise Pravus! Hey! Everyone's cool says praise Pravus. Say it in the comment section down below to know you're cool. Also hit that like button. Smash it! I don't know. Anyway, metabolic jump, genetic mimic, aquatic human file, symptostasis for a bacteria type. Wanted to be a nanovirus. Well, that does tell me something about this scenario and what it probably ought to have been. Why not just remake it as a nanovirus? It's really not that hard. Anyway, the tearing light or tearing light? We don't know. You have appeared within a shining light, but who are you? You don't remember. I have amnesia. Weird world. The world seems different, like time has changed. Maybe you should change? Well, when in Rome, as they say. I don't know, so I just appear in a different world that looks like it's different in some way. Just the time is different in a flash of light. Am I the Terminator? I might be the Terminator. Transmissions. Nothing. Symptoms. Nothing. Abilities. Something. We start off with parasite powers. Oh, I'm a parasite? Now, that doesn't make sense if you wanted to be a nanovirus. Well, let's see. The cells of the infection gain the ability of using other microorganism as a source of power. What? The cells of the infection... You mean the infected? The cells of the infected gain the ability of using other microorganisms as a source of power. So I devour other microorganisms to power my infected cells. I guess, I don't know. This seems like a natural thing for you. Okay. Malaria Alliance. Your cell, again misspelled, exploit malaria cells, allowing you to use the DNA traits they have. Better heat adaptability. Adaptability? Okay. So malaria becomes a thing. Hydrogenes. The cell gains contact and exchange genes with you. Wait, I'm confused. I thought I was the cell. Your cell exploits, but now we're saying a different cell gains contact with me and exchanges genes, I guess? Allowing better water transmission, mutation, and harder to cure. Okay. Pollen contact. Allows your cells to contact pollen cells and infect them. They seem fine with it, like they're used to it. Yeah, pollen cells are sentient and can be totally fine with it one way or another. They're not completely indifferent. They get infected, they look at themselves in the mirror, and they're like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm absolutely okay with this. They're used to it. Could actually mean that this is a recurring thing in time. Who knows? It does have a spore burst, and normally I would save that to get into something like Greenland, but if we're starting in the USA, which is already a really slow start, I'm going to pop it early and hope we get into a better starting location and kind of spread. Otherwise, it's going to be a long scenario. Bacteriosphere hosting. Your cell host and kills bacteriospheres. Your cell host and kills bacteria. Okay. Making them fear your type the most. They will ignore you and will try to ally. Wait, how does that work? I kill them, they fear me, they ignore me, and then try to ally. Logic. Water transmission, harder to cure. Alrighty then. I can't say that I really know what's going on, but at least we got a spore burst down in Southeast Asia. It's next to China and India, so it's not the worst place to get a spore burst. Should speed things up. We can access air transportation. Allows transportation on mosquitoes and air because of malaria DNA. More plane transportation. Wait, I didn't pick up the Malaria Alliance. No. I didn't get malaria yet. So I shouldn't have access to this. That seems like a bug. Yeah, different gating mechanism. Fix that one. Let's go to abilities. I guess we can go for malaria now, though. That does unlock sweating. Malaria DNA allows us to... Us? Now we're using the plural, like, possessive? Okay, to infiltrate organs of the body. When killing a blood cell causes a reaction, making the infected have sweating. Suizerus. Suizerus. I think they meant seizures. Seems a little obvious to me, but okay. Okay, sure. Any more transmissions? No. How about hydrogenes? Well, we have access to water transportation, hydrocells, and bacteriophages. More water transmission. Mitchen. Okay. So one little thing. This is not actually a huge nitpick on this scenario as much as just sort of a general commentary that I think I can make. Do be rather cautious if you are a creator for a scenario in not giving you your player a lot of options at the beginning of a scenario, right? So one of the fun things about the base scenarios in the game and why they can be so successful is I'll start with like 6 different options that continuously branch off, and I have to choose which ones I think will best suit this particular, scenario, my starting location, and so on. I want to be adaptable. And strategizing in that way is part of what makes a scenario really engaging and keeps you playing again and again and again, trying to find the right strategy. There are times when in a scenario it is perfectly acceptable to hold the player's hand and kind of guide them through a specific path, but it also does take away some of the fun because really all I'm doing now is sitting back and just waiting to have enough DNA to kind of just keep pressing the next button. Again, sometimes that works, but sometimes it doesn't. And I'm not saying that's a knock on this particular scenario because I don't know yet. But if you are a creator of one, just do be aware that that is a thing you should be paying attention to. All right, so we do have fever unlocked, but that's a little bit lethal, and I don't think I want lethality this early on. It's too early. So instead, we're going to go for the Megabacteria Alliance, because Megabacteria are a thing. Ally with the Megabacterias. We had a parlay, ate some chips, drank some coffee, chatted for a little bit, and now we're friends. Allowing you to use the always changing DNA they have. Mutation, harder to cure. I mean, viruses are really what's renowned for having genetic instability, but I guess just due to the sheer population size, bacteria does mutate and change rather rapidly too, so that works. Virus might have made more sense, but megaviruses sound scary. Unknown energy. You gain an unknown power. From where they come, you don't know, but they fill you with greatness. You are filled with determination, and it saves your game. I don't know. We do now have a new symptom, though. Coughing. Chance of infection by spreading pathogen in surroundings. Okay, good in the USA since it is urban. Cysts. Just infectivity. All right. Headache. Reduces ability to work. All right. Oh, we have a new transmission. Antibiotic reconstruction. Your cells realize how to counter antibiotics and drugs if needed. Another little nitpicky thing. Again, not a big deal, and some scenarios can get away with it, but just a little thing. This is the transmission tree. This is not a transmission, it's a resistance. Doesn't always matter. If you could rename these, like that would be an awesome feature in a scenario to make it make sense for different types of scenarios. But, sometimes you kind of have to deal with what you've got and you have to, just use wherever you got space. I get that. So it's not always a knock on it. But in this case, it appears that the author had plenty of options for more transmission types and just has not chosen to use it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit unnecessarily nitpicky. I'm not sure yet. So we have the unknown energy. This unlocks hive mind. All of your cell are now controlled by your consciousness. But who are you? Just a cells that's different? Okay, we'll pick that up. Oh, good. Satanism. Neo-plague. Gain the genes of all plagues of this timeline. Well, what does that mean? Did you just get me, like, Aerocyte, Aquacyte, Terracyte, and so on? Because that's a little bit OP. I have no way to verify if that's true. Hang on. Oh, wait. Bacterial resilience. Okay, so it just unlocks the special ability of the different disease types. Got it. All right, better in all climates. This unlocks symbiosis, which would get me a lot less DNA, but could be a good way of going under the radar for a bit. Neural atrophy, complex tasks are harder. Nucleic acid, reset the lethal potential of a weapon. I don't even know if that would work on this. Because the whole point of a bioweapon disease type is it's constantly ramping up its lethality. That's coded into the disease type. This doesn't have that, so I'm not sure this actually does anything. Maybe it does, I don't know. Improved survivability. By using protocols, the cells may resist anything better. Protocols? All right. We'll grab it. Viral instability, spore hardening, spores are continually released. I mean, that could be good, depending. Japan already shut down their ports? Seems a little bit early. Good lord, I've got a lot of DNA. Okay. We're kind of reaching a point where maybe symbiosis wouldn't be a bad thing, because we're kind of getting everywhere. And I also do not want that immune suppression, too much lethality until I can get into Greenland. You know what? I've gotten as much DNA as I think I need out of red bubbles. Let's use symbiosis to kind of go under the radar and reduce the odds that Greenland closes up on me, because that would suck. I don't really want the lethality options yet. I guess we could go for memory of unknown. You get a vision. Maybe there is something more. Maybe you should fix others' mistakes. You realize a doom incoming. I mean, with the amount of lethality that I can get already, I feel like I am the doom incoming. But apparently I bear a message of something else. The first death in Canada. Oh no. What the heck is happening? Oh wait, there's something new. Accept the message. A cult appeared in the wastelands of USA. Aw, that's not a nice thing to say to Nevada. They believe that you are the savior and want to tell you something. I'm a savior? I thought I was a cell. Confuzzled. Accept the request. Thank you, mighty one. Please help, as we are all that left of this place. A group of scientists are interested to speaking to you, as they found something in you. No. You didn't find anything in me. I take personal offense to the idea that you would find something inside of me. I did not give you permission. That's just a violation, man. Creepy. Greetings from science! Hi, microorganism. Hi. We found out that your kind possesses a hive mind, and you can communicate to us. We were getting messages from the future mentioning this. Convenient plot twist is convenient. Okay. Oh, good. We have cultic letters. The cultists send letter to other government officials as their surviving politicians. Some countries may believe that, and new cults are created. Wait, I'm sorry. Did I not check the populations of these countries? No, they're about the same. So this isn't like some sort of horrible post-apocalyptic thing where the people are all wiped out. Huh. The Pacific Empire. Iceland of the Pacific Empire? Well, that's all normal. The European Federation. Euro-Ukrainian Federation. The Russian-Asian Alliance. Ruins of Kazakhstan. The Russian-Asian Alliance. Okay, so China and Russia decided to join forces. Okay. Eurofed of Japan? So there's some customization. I know the author said that they tweaked the populations, but I don't see where. Fallout scientist speech. Microorganism. We were getting messages from the future, but why? Who made you? All we know that it's someone from the future. Why? Just to kill us? I don't think so. Our theory is that you have a mission. Killing all of you. Wait, no. Someone is trying to prevent completing it by killing all of you. I mean, that seems like the most likely scenario to me. Can you please get a boat into Greenland? Oh, the Russo-Asians just bombed the USA with nukes, due to them thinking an unknown infection is a nano-weapon of the Americans. Why does everyone blame the Americans? Knock it off. It's usually us who blame you. That's how it works. Vision of Unknown 2, pop-up. A vision strikes your mind. All right. Where's my pop-up? Holy crap, that nuke was effective. It killed 316 million people. Dang. Real effective. All right, we've gotten everywhere. I guess I'm going to go for the lethality now. We've got the coma and stuff. Transmissions. Hey, biotic adaptation. The cell's fluid becomes more dynamic and starts growing new parts, makes it more adaptive to other countries. Emits radiation as a side effect. Oh, hooray, I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. You see a vision. The world is dark and grim, ruins all over. Soldiers and tanks run by, shooting anyone they see. A woman in a lab coat looks from afar, writing on a note, and flees in terror. The note reads, "We need to prevent this." Well, you didn't come back early enough to stop the Russians from nuking America. So, as far as I'm concerned, you failed. Ruins of Kazakhstan, it turns out, are a little hard to infect. But alright. Okay, what do we got? Research of power. The Fallout scientist will try researching yourself for knowledge, killing anyone who is trying to cure you using cults. Yes, I am killing the world, so you have to kill the people who are trying to cure me in order to save the world, so that I can then kill the world. What? I don't know. Symbiosis of power. The scientists find that inside every cell, instead of a nucleus, you have a reactor. Oh! Well, yeah, the nanovirus makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. This tech is unknown to them, but they may use it for powering the bunker. What bunker? There's a bunker? Oh, hello. Cultic crusades. Cults will go on crusades. They will also use powers of your cell to cause chaos. Mass genocide and necrosis of non-cultists may follow. I thought the cultists were supposed to be the good guys, trying to save the world and prevent some sort of an apocalypse. I am very confused about this scenario and the direction the story is taking. Is it just me? Maybe someone smarter than me can tell me in the comments section what's going on. Research status. Hello there, microorganism. The reactor inside you is a time machine of sorts, using new technology from the future. This helps finding the origin of creation. The origin of all creation or my creation? Because those are different things. Letter from the creator. Year 2050. Hello there. Everyone just says hello a lot. They're very polite. Hope you're doing fine. See? There is always a way getting things done without hurting anyone, just sometimes people mess it up. Like me, because I am currently hurting people. Research status 2. After you receive the message, we found a weird anomaly in the cells. Instability brings and removes the atoms of the cells. This might be due to time breaking. So time is breaking, I guess? Okay, creator's message, year 2050. You may not remember who you are. That fine. Time travel does these things to you. Please fix the world. My world is on fire. No one is left. I hate to tell you, but no one is going to be left long before 2050. Although the year is actually 2040. I didn't even realize we were that far ahead of time. Okay. Well, I got all the things. I don't know what this actually does, because it's just a message, but alright. Symptoms, cultic revolutions. Cults will start to destroy countries in the name of the plague. There is always an option. Cultists take the diplomatic approach. Seems like too little too late. Trying to convince the people from the Euro War to stop and attempt to remake America. Patience is a skill of peace. No, too late. Too little too late. Cultic revolutions. Insanity. Neuropathic auction. This is all normal. Okay. Abilities. We have time travel power. Scientists Renawum cells time travel, allowing you to time travel if needed. Europe has been nuked. Look at Russia go. Nuking everybody. How frickin' dare you? Looks like the Euro-Ukrainian Federation is the one who took it, and everyone just went insane for free. Yeah, you don't have to charge for insanity. Alright, let's go over the time travel power. Can I now go back to 2020 and try to take the different option now that I'm aware of what's going on? Because... no? Oh, okay. Instead, we're going to go for guilty. Your fault. The world is on fire. Again, you were never made for this. I guess that's a natural things for animals. Instincts. World death. Restart to 2039. Restart your infection. Start over and fix what you did. Maybe then you'll feel ready. You know what? I feel optimistic. Let's restart to the year 2039. You have rewinded time again. Try fixing the world again without failure. You have the power. There is always an option. The victory menu says you win. By plot, not really. I don't know. Okay. That's an interesting way to do things. You are saying that you have to restart the scenario now that you know something different. In a way that's actually kind of clever. You have fixed the world successfully. Well, no, it should say something more like, you are restarting to save the world, knowing more than you did before, or something. I don't know. Alright, that was actually a long scenario, longer than I expected. 439 days, 3 stars, 87,438 points, 16% cure progress. Okay, so first off, the scenario suffers from a lot of misspellings and grammar that make it a little bit difficult to understand what's going on. This is one of those scenarios where writing out the outline of your scenario and the descriptions in something like Microsoft Word, or heck, I get all these ads on YouTube for Grammarly, why don't you try that? But anyway, do something along those lines and that will improve the scenario by leaps and bounds by itself. I would go with that first. Second, I guess I kind of now understand the direction that the scenario is trying to go plot-wise, I think. Whether it's executed amazingly and how it's telling the story is a little different, but I think to an extent I get it. I don't know. It would be better as a nanovirus. Absolutely. I mean, I do recommend recreating it to be a nanovirus. That'd be more fun. I don't know. I'll give it a tentative yes, but the scenario does need a bit of work. I'm not really sure how to process this one. Guys in the comment section, why don't you leave some feedback down for the author? You know, let's have some community feedback time. Be nice and just tell him what you think would improve it. You probably know where he's trying to go with it. I've given my feedback, you give your 2 cents. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If so, then I ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.